呢度片咧講 clause 35.7 delayed commencement of completion works。completion works 係指呢個 contractor 被 determine 個 employment 之後，個 employer 理論上咧就要揾人去接手完結呢個工程嘅。咁我叫個 completion work 接手完結工程啦。咁但係佢遲遲都唔接手完結工程嘅話，咁點咧？咁呢個就係呢個條款嚟處理個問題。咁喺呢個版本嘅 standard form 之前個版本係冇呢條條款嘅。咁喺呢個新嘅版本咧，先至加呢條款落去處理佢。咁啊睇下點處理咯噃。Clause 1 If the employer has not begun the work completion within 12 months after the determination， 喺嗰個 determination 之後12個月之內，個 employer 還未開始 work completion 接手完結工程，點啊？The contractor may give notice， 個 contractor 可以提出通知 ，and require the employer 並要求嗰個 employer to make the final settlement as soon as practicable， 喺切實可行嘅盡快時間之內要做個最後嘅個結算。咁即係話咧，你12個月之內咧，呢個 employer 就要揾人開始做嗰個 completion works 啦。如果你唔做咧，你就要幫我咧個 contractor 埋呢個 final account 搞清楚條尾數啦，咁樣。括號2 If instructed to do so by the architect， 如果則師要求 the contractor shall submit all the documents including those relating to the accounts of nominal subcontractors and suppliers which are in the quantity surveyor's opinion necessary to calculate and prepare the final account。 咁個 contractor 咧就要提交所有嘅文件，呢啲文件咧係嗰個 QS 認為咧係需要咧係攞嚟咧計算同埋咧呢個編製個 final account 用咧，佢要交晒。咁呢個文件都要包括咧 NSC 或者 NS 嗰啲結帳嘅文件都要交埋出嚟，因為咧埋嗰個 final account 係要包括 contract 本身啦，同埋呢啲 NC 同 normal supply 嘅數字都要一次過埋晒嘅，仲要交晒。好啦，括號3 The quantity surveyor shall prepare the final account as soon as practicable after receiving sufficient supporting documentation。 咁喺個 quantity surveyor 咧喺收到充分嘅支持文件之後，就喺盡快嘅時間之內，切實可行嘅盡快時間之內，就要編製好嗰份 final account， 然後拎出嚟大家去同意啦。4 If the contractor fails to comply with clause 35.7 bracket 2 within 60 days of being instructed by the architect to do so， 如果 contractor 未能按照則師嘅要求提交所有文件，咁咩要求咧？就係一個有時限嘅，就未能喺則師按照35.7號呢個條款提出要求之後60天之內提交所需嘅文件，咁點咧？The quantity surveyor shall prepare the final account based on the information that is available to him。 咁the quantity surveyor 咧就要只需要按照佢擁有嘅資料去編製嗰份 final account， 即係佢有幾多資料按幾多啦，就唔等啦。如果60天之內個 contractor 都唔交到嗰啲充分文件出嚟嘅話，咁就按照自己掌握嘅文件做嘢。The final account shall set out， 呢個 final account 咧要列出3個數字嘅。咁3個數字係邊3個咧？咁我暫時睇翻去之前嗰個比喻呢個咧之前咧就話，如果佢係完成嗰個 employer 繼續揾人去完 成嗰個未完嘅工程咧，咁就用呢個 A、B、C、D 呢4條數要計出嚟嘅。A、B、C 就係個支出啊，總嘅支出同埋佢嘅損失。D 咧就話咧，假設唔炒咗嘅話咧，個 contract 應收嘅錢，咁咧呢度咧就 A 加 B 加 C 就減 D 咁呢個咧就係如果有個 completion contract 係完成嘅，就咁樣計。咁但係如果你冇 completion contract 係完成咧，就冇得計呢個嘅喎。呢個 A 咧就係包含咧就 completion contract 嘅要使嘅錢，即係支付俾 subcontract contract 嘅錢啦，同埋咧支付俾上手個 contract 嘅錢啦。咁你都冇揾到 completion contract，咪計唔到咯。咁呢個 D 咧就係假設嗰個原有嘅 contract 係完到工嘅，咁但佢完唔到又計唔到咯。咁所以而家呢取而代之咧就係計算咧就話咧睇到有咩咧 A 咧就係 the estimate value of the work in progress properly carried out up to the date of determination calculated in accordance with clause 32.2 bracket 2。原來咧呢度要咧就按照34.2括2嘅條款計算咧，當去到炒咗嗰日正確完成嘅工程嘅總值係幾多就得啦。咁呢個32.2括2係講咩咧？32.2括2咧就係呢個32.2括2，原來就係做 interim certificate 正常做 interim certificate，你計個 gross valuation 嗰個總數就係嗰個啦。即係當佢咧去到嗰日炒嗰日，佢應總值係幾多就計嗰個。咁 B 同 C 咧，同呢個 B 同 C 基本上差唔多嘅，少少有少少時間唔同啦。但係咧總嘅意思就係咧，就唔使好似以前呢個3.5咁複雜啦。兩個大數對沖啦，呢個只係咧用佢假設咧你冇揾人繼續去接手呢個完成未完成嘅工程咧，咁你只需要咧當佢咧計 payment 咧，就嗰個或者結算總值咧就計到咧炒嗰日就得啦。咁當然咧，你去到嗰日你都原來咧你都仲有啲扣數係可以扣嘅咧，就可以扣嘅。仲有咧去到嗰日呢個咧就同呢個再翻嚟就同一樣嘅 damage， 因為呢個延誤所引致嘅。咁呢個一樣嘅，去到 the amount of any damage including any liquidated damages liquidated and ascertained damages under clause 24， 去到嗰日你累積嘅 delay damages 你就可以扣咯。咁睇出呢個同呢個唔少唔同喎。呢個咧就係呢個後邊一樣啦。讀埋後邊先，仲有其他之後個 direct loss expense， 呢個又 direct loss expense。OK， 爭係呢個少少唔同啦，多咗呢一句説話。咁其實呢句説話咧，如果 B 嚟講 essentially 咧，即係基本上同呢個 B 一樣意思，不過多前面呢句。咁後邊呢一節咧都係講完，即係炒咗之後，你炒之前你累積嘅累計嘅 delay damages 可以扣佢啦。咁之後咧，因為炒之後有任何損失，又扣翻佢啦，追討翻佢啦。咁但係唯一唔同咧就多呢句嘢 amount of any deduction authorized by the contract。咁其實咧，因為咧佢講呢個32.2咧就係講點樣 for the interim payment purposes 咧係點樣計出嚟啫。咁基本上咧就係嗰個 contract sum 係點樣去到嗰日係點樣計得出嚟咧？就嗰個或者個 payment slip 計到幾多就計幾多。咁但係除咗計個 adjust contract sum 嗰啲名目之外咧，仲有啲數咧係可以另外再扣嘅。咁呢個即係補翻個底咧，就係費事呢個32.2係限制於 adjust contract sum 嗰啲名目。咁之外佢就甩咗，咁佢又加埋呢個嘢嘅啫。咁呢度點解冇咧？因為呢度咧有其他條款你已經講晒㗎啦，就係話咧 所有其他要可以扣嘅都可以再扣嘅，所以呢度就唔喺呢段嘢講，喺其他度講啦。咁翻轉頭呢度咧就係、其實一樣嘅，你可以當佢一樣嘢嚇。最後 C 呢個咧就係、一樣啦。The payments made to otherwise discharge in favour of the contractor 就係代嗰個 contractor 去支付嘅錢咁樣。咁總結嚟講咧，就呢一個如果你唔個 employer 唔揾人去接手完結嗰啲工程咧，你都要埋個翻 account 噶啦。不過埋個翻 account 咧就唔係話好似下邊即係之前3點咁樣咧，有兩大堆數去對沖，而咧就係當佢咧去到嗰日炒嗰日計到嗰日就算數啦啊！就唔講揾人接手會損失幾多啦，就係、去到嗰日就係、因為佢終止嗰個僱用，咁你可以扣翻佢嗰啲終止僱用嘅損失啊，但係咧佢去到終止僱用嗰日啲錢咧，佢應收咧就要俾翻，都要計埋翻俾翻佢嘅。好啦，下邊括6係咩咧 ？The architect shall certify for the purpose of the final settlement。咁咧呢個即使要就呢個最後嘅結算咧，就要做一個 certification 啦。要 certify 咩咧 ？The amount settled in the final account， 要將呢個 A、B、C 啲記錄數喺嗰個 final cert 裏邊咧，唔係呢個都係算 final cert 啦。就不過佢 title 冇咁叫啦，但係都有咁含義嘅嘢啦。就列低晒呢3條總數出嚟，列咗之後咧，就好似之前嗰條款一樣啦。列咗之後你要講 difference 喎，就 difference between 咩咧 ？The value of work in progress represented by clause 35.7 bracket 5 bracket A， 就將咧呢個 value of work in progress 根據呢個5A 計到嘅 value of work in progress 要講出嚟幾多喎？跟住咧 the cost incurred by the employer represented by clause 應該 clauses 啊35.75.75 B and C， 根據呢個 B 同 C 加埋之後個總數，因為呢啲呢個咧就係佢應該收嘅錢啦，呢兩個咧佢應該呢個佢應該要賠嘅錢啦，同埋咧佢代佢支付嘅錢咧，所以咧 B 同 C 咧就要扣嘅錢嚟嘅，咁咧喺呢度就需要講 B 同 C 加埋幾多。咁然後 A 同 B，A 嘅總數同埋 B 加 C 嘅總數相差幾多咧？就話明係當係一個差額啦。咁但係呢個差額係邊個俾邊個咧？咁如果 A 應收嘅大過應扣嘅 B 加 C， 咁就要俾錢個 contractor 咯。但係如果 A 係細個，即係應收嘅係細過應扣嘅 B 加 C，咁咧就嗰個 contractor 咧就要賠翻錢俾嗰個employer 啦。咁呢個 shall be expressed as debt due to the contractor from the employer or to the employer from the contractor as the case may be， 即係視乎情況而定啦。A 大過 B 加 C 嘅，咁就係要俾錢；如果 A 係細過 B 加 C 嘅，就要咪俾錢，即係嗰個業主俾錢個 contractor 啦。如果係 A 係細過 B 加 C 咧，咁就 contractor 要賠錢俾個 employer 啦。咁其實呢個寫法咧，同之前我哋嗰個前面呢個 clause 嘅寫法咧，呢個 3.6 咧寫法都係一樣咁嘅寫法，比較複雜啲啦嚇，但係個寫法一樣。咁呢度應該都係有個括號嘅扭 S 嘅，呢個咧睇先，呢個咧都係應該 plural 嘅，呢度應該有 plural 嘅應該寫翻嚟度 S 啊 ，OK。好啦，咁好似好複雜嘅，又唔係好複雜啦。總之，如果簡言之咧，就話咧，你如果喺嗰個炒咗之後10月之內，你都唔叫人去接手做嘅，咁你都埋數噶啦。咁佢咧就要交啲文件上嚟啦，個 contract 要交文件上嚟，要支持佢嘅帳目啦。咁 QS 收文件就要做埋個翻 account 啦。咁但係如果個 contract 喺被即時要求交文件，60天之內交唔足嘅，咁 QS 就按照自己已有嘅文件就埋個翻 account 噶啦。 咁當然要雙方同意啦。咁翻譯卡要列出咧計算咧就純粹計到咧，好似當一般 payment 咁樣計到咧係炒嗰日佢總嘅工程價值幾多就幾多，咁就應該要俾嗰條數嘅。不過咧可以扣咧之前已經累計嘅 LD 係幾多，咁咪可以扣咯。或者仲有其他按照合同可以扣嘅錢可以扣咯。再加埋咧就係因為炒咗咧而蒙受損失又可以扣咯。咁亦都咧因為咧炒咗而代佢支付嘅錢可以扣咯。咁扣程序之後，如果仲有錢要俾佢嘅，就要俾個 contractor 啦。如果唔調翻轉扣啲嘢係多過佢應份要收佢嗰個錢嘅，即係去到炒咗嗰日嘅總工程價值仲要多過佢嘅譬如嗰個 LD 即係個 delay 嗰個好勁嘅，咁樣咧呢個就調翻轉頭咧個 contractor 要賠錢。呢度咧有個爭咗一樣嘢咧就冇好清楚地講到咧。LD 即係喺炒油之前嗰個累積嘅 LD 好易好清楚啦。但係炒咗之後嗰個 direct loss expense 咧就冇個時限係計到幾多喎呢度啦。by the determination 啫喎。我哋咧就話如果佢係完唔到個工程，但係咧揾人接手之後可以接手完結個工程嘅話咧，咁就可以譬如當係你係呢間樓係出售嘅，咁去到計到銷售嗰啲損失咧，可以計到出嚟啦。咁但係你而家呢個唔係揾人去接手，你就唔可以去到銷售或者出租嘅情況喎。咁點樣計足個大 loss expense 咧？咁呢度都要考啲功夫啦即係計到邊度咧？係計到你純粹炒咗嗰日得個 LD 嘅啫。咁但係佢未完到嘛，你有好多損失噶嘛。咁呢啲損失計到幾時咧？係計到呢個啱前頭所講嘅12月嗰個期滿嗰日啦，定點咧？呢度冇講啊呢度。咁呢個留待咧，真係有呢個情況先出現啦。咁我就即係唔敢話呢個情況遲遲都冇人接手呢個咧，冇呢個情況出現過咁但係呢個情況出現過都好少啦。咁點樣處理咧，我就唔知啦都未有呢個經驗。到時真係有唔好彩，到時先再考慮啦。但係理論上咧，係因為炒油而引致嗰個 employer 嘅損失係可以計落去嘅。問題點樣計咧，就要考功夫啦。OK， 好啦，仲有一條條款咧，就係 35.8 都係屬於35嘅一個 sub-clause 啦，就係 other rights and remedies 有其他嘅權益同埋補償。The provisions of clauses 35.1 to 35.7， 即係以上35.1到35.7嗰啲條款咧，are without prejudice to any other rights and remedies that the employer may possess。咁即係話咧，呢度所有35.1同至到35.7嗰個權益咧，或者有補償咧，都唔會影響到呢個 employer 喺其他情況之下所擁有。咩其他情況？喺其他嘅合同條款裏邊，可能都仲有權益咁嗰啲權益仲喺度嘅。雖然 determination of employment 發生咗啦，亦都可能喺 law 裏邊咧有權益咧，亦都補償辦法都可以保留嘅。咁即係話咧，呢度咧35咧就係純粹講嗰個 contract 被炒咗之後，有啲咩特別處理嘅條款，特別嘅權益呢度講咗。但係除此之外咧，原有嘅其他權益，如果合同裏邊係有規定咧，仍然不受影響嘅。法律有容許嘅，有不受影響嘅。咁呢個咧就係去到呢度咧就完結咗整個 clause 35。整個 clause 35咧就係炒即係 employer 炒 contractor 因為 contractor 有問題咧，炒佢有終止僱用咧，發包方終止個承包方嘅僱用，所有條文就喺呢度出現講晒啦。 咁條片咧就係咁啦，拜拜。